Today we're going to be talking about the Wolverhampton Taxi Medical and what happens in it. Dr. Walji again from Simply Medicals, and today we're going to be talking about the Wolverhampton Taxi Medical and what happens in it. A lot of people are really nervous when they come for Taxi Medical. They're sitting there wondering, am I going to pass? What happens during it? Hopefully we'll go through some of that to try and help you through the medical itself today. What do you need to bring for the medical? The first thing you need to bring is a form of photo ID. So that's either your passport or your driver's license. The second thing you need is proof of address. Now that could be either a bank statement, a utility bill, or your birth certificate. When you're coming in for the medical, the first thing you're going to need to do is to fill out a declaration form about any medical conditions that you might have. Once you filled that out, the doctor will be down to come and see you, and then you'll be able to do the rest of the medical. So what actually happens at the medical itself? Firstly, the doctor will bring you upstairs and will do your eye test. Okay, the eye test involves you standing 3 meters away from the actual eye chart and the doctor telling you to cover each eye and go down the chart to see exactly what your eyesight is like. Then the doctor will go and listen to your heart and go on to check your blood pressure. Once we've done that, we want to be checking your weight and your height to check what your BMI is. And then we would be checking whether you smoke cigarettes and what is your alcohol intake. After we've done all of these basic checks that we do on everyone, then we would start to do what we call the history taking. What that means is we'll start asking you questions about your general health, if you've got any past medical history and what medication you take. And according to that, we can then make the decision whether you are fit to drive or not. The medical itself takes around 15 minutes, so it doesn't take that long, but we normally advise people to come a little bit earlier just so that they can be well prepared for the medical itself. How much does the medical itself cost? If you go to your normal GP, then the cost is normally in excess of £100. Whereas with Simply Medicals, we try to bring the cost down for our customers. So if you're booking it online, it's £49.99. And if you book it over the phone or through any other means, then it's £54.99. What if there's any problems in my medical, doctor? So when you have issues in your medical, the doctor will tell you on the day. If it's something simple like your blood pressure, the doctor will tell you how to go about that, go to your GP, get it sorted and come back for what we call a free retest, and we'll be able to then pass you once your blood pressure has been well controlled. The good news is that if everything's fine, you will get your certificate on the day. So the certificate normally looks like this. This is the 2022 certificate, and basically it's at the bottom, it says whether you're fit or you're unfit. And we normally tick that according to the medical assessment that we've had. It's good to know that 99% of people do go through. The standard that we use for taxi driving is exactly the same as the ones that we use for lorry drivers and bus drivers. The requirements are already set out by the DVLA. We're just basically making the assessment and matching it up to see whether you meet those requirements or not. If there's any issues, don't worry, the doctor will tell you on the day. How often do you actually need to do Wolverhampton Taxi Medical? You're supposed to do your initial test, and then the next one is supposed to be when you're 45 years old, and every 5 years after that until the age of 65, after which you have to do it every year. If you've got other medical issues, for example, like if you've got diabetes, the doctor may want to see you a little bit more often than every 5 years. In that case, the doctor will let you know that we need to see you every year or every 3 years accordingly. I hope that's really helpful. If you've got any questions at all, feel free to give me a shout. Please like, comment, and let us know if any questions that you have that we could possibly have a look at and address for you.